Alright, going into the garage at 5946 Gun Barrel Avenue. One last time before we pack it all up. Where all the magic happened during my bot building years. I'm pretty crowded in here still, even though I've packed up a lot of stuff. Let's just start over here and just start over here. Alright, this is some piano hinge I bought way back in the early days. I bought like 30 feet of it. The shipping was actually more expensive than the hinge itself. Why I didn't have them cut in half, I'm not sure. But you know, you learn those lessons when you're starting out. If anything else good in here? Oh, there's a giant electromagnet that Derek, Ted, and I had all kinds of notorious plans with, or nefarious plans to use. It had a ridiculous amount of downforce. We were going to stick that in a big robot at some point, but never got around to it. So, a pile of handiworks there that were never used. This is a beer that Derek brought over probably in 2003 or so. It's probably still good. Here's a whole bunch of drum material and assorted aluminum that was never used. I really have no idea what I was planning on doing with this small stuff. If it was, hell, I might have thought that was going to be a 12-pounder drum. It's pretty tiny. This is some of the half-inch crazy thick aluminum we used for Helios way back in the day. The drums were too difficult to make, so we gave up on the thick stuff. But yeah, all kinds of crazy drum material. This is a autonomous spot that Derek and I built but never really used. We got it to where it drive around via radio control, but we never got this sensor package wired up completely. We had a camera, a bunch of sonar, a GPS, a compass, all kinds of cool things. But it was abandoned. A bunch of LED readout, all kind of cool stuff. One of many projects that never got off the ground. Nothing too interesting here. Just, hey, there's some copals. Hey, some airplane related stuff. Whole bunch of assorted motors. Those are probably mostly handiwork. So it looks like some DeWalt's. These must be some, I don't know, must have one of those something. Those look like maybe Waiachi. Weird stepper motors. Kinds of good stuff. Old poly charger. Mostly airplane stuff. I kind of did airplane things for a while. There's some more glue. Weight parts, clamps, nothing good there. Here's the old fastener box. So proud of all those button head cap screws. Here is Derek's little teeny lathe. We use that every once in a while to make a few parts on a Shoreline. Toolbox. Bunch of switches. Linear wave that was going to be used on a mill that was never built. Mostly Derek stuff. Bunch of bikes. Not too exciting. Batteries are running low, so I gotta hurry. Poly graveyard. Who knows what's down there? All kinds of metal and polycarbonate scraps. Here's Solaris 1. I think it still drives, but there's no drum or weapon assembly in there. There's Solaris 2. Drum ready to go. Just a little machine work. I think everything else is ready to go there. There's good old Sister Christian. Hey, we got a backup nun. It's really Margaret Thatcher, but they called her a nun once he put a habit on her. Yeah. And then a whole bunch of beat up drums. This looks like a Helios drum that got, I bet that's a VDD weapon there. Little teeny Solaris drum. Oh, that one's pretty heavy. Oh yeah, look at the uber nuts in that sucker. Looks like a Solaris 2 drum. Alright, this is a big lathe that I never really hooked up. sort of chemicals and crap. This is a charging station that I think Derek made. I don't even know how to open this thing. Oh, there we go. Get this open real quick. Check that out. Ridiculous number of Astroflights. Grinder. Of course, the mill we made so many things on. The stereo system that kept us rocking. Oh, I got a few tapes down here, but it's good. Oh, yeah. Final countdown. I can't believe it's actually down here. Oh, and look, the original tape. Some tinfoil for heat treating, arbor press. Whole bunch of interesting trophies. I don't even remember what all this stuff came from. A couple rewards, more beat up things. Hey, I remember this, Jerome Miles, Hyperactive. And I believe that's the frame for maybe Sublime. This is from BDD. I don't remember what this thing's from, but man, that is one hell of a shit. One hell of a blade. And over here, we got 2 minutes of tape left. Got one of Derek's crazy bots, 9-pound shaft, if I remember correctly. Forgot what these things are called. They're huge motors, Scott motors maybe. This is one of Derek's. In that box is a heat treating oven of Derek's. This is a little oil heater that tried to keep me warm in the winter but never worked. And some chargers. Oh, there's the Futaba controller down there. It's like a mag motor. What else we got? And the workbench. Scope, soldering station, all kinds of tools. Somewhere I have a box full of motor controllers for ESCs. This is my original Vantech that I bought for a 12-pounder, which was massively overkill. RF something or another. RDFR. Oh, it's close, 23. Not anything too interesting over here, really. Oh, hey, there's Alpha Pujo, first version. And some wood. I think that's all the titanium back there. And, you know, I think that's about it, which is good because I'm about out of battery. Had a lot of fun in this garage over the years, and Derek, Ted, and I spent a lot of time down here building stuff, and it's going to be sad to see it all go. I'll be set up at another garage somewhere, hopefully soon. Who knows if I'll get back to building bots with it or not, but it shall live on one way or another.